stuff. It's cool to have all that stuff. But you ain't nothing if you're not giving us to your people. We go through, the reason we can go through ghettos all across America is because we take care of our people. What the fuck I look charge y'all for information that I looked on the internet and got? Like real shit. You know, I've seen a couple years go by, and a lot of our black people got taken for bad because people was charging them for anything and they ain't getting nothing out of it. So my thing is to try to give y'all something, and I know this information, these people I got, called some of my friends, I said, I need you. They said, oh, I'm gonna come. You know what I mean? So it's like, today I'm gonna give y'all the friends that come. One of them couldn't make it, but he sent me a video, but I'm gonna give you all the information. I need y'all to take this fucking game and go out there and make it happen. Don't worry about the other podcast. Don't worry about, oh, we gotta get this many views and this, that. Fuck that. It might not be the second or third, but it might be that 15th episode that go. Because you're not chasing the clicks, you're just chasing the information or whatever you're doing. You might have a podcast about a podcast discovery. You might have a podcast about hair and beauty. You might have a podcast about what's going on in your community, or you might say, you know what? I'm gonna do a restaurant podcast where my whole thing is about the best foods in Chicago, the best foods in Philly. And it's gonna go, because now you can get a sponsorship dollar from all the restaurants, from the travel bureau of the city. But I'm gonna tell you the different ways you get money. Me and this dude, on everything I love, when we first started, episode like 1 or 2, I said, damn man, I said, I'm gonna fix some ads. He said, all right, man, do what you gonna do. So I just, you know, if you remember the beginning, I said, this episode was brought to you by Diva Glam, man. You have any good hair lately? Me and this dude created Backdoor Bobby. A Springfield Hyundai. Go in there and Google Backdoor Bobby, you go in there and you get a car. Like, well, we was able to get it because that fake ad that we did first, it showed the example of how an ad would look on our platform. So I'm running a fake ad for my ex. Boom. We go to Spring.
It wasn't really fake, it was for his woman.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It's fake like you made it
No,
up.
what I'm saying is,
it's an actual company.
We was
Had any good hair lately?
but we wasn't getting paid. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is, so I tell this dude, I come to him.
How about that vagina, huh?
Yeah.
You had any good hair lately, two bald niggas.
So I come to him one day. I said, I got this dude. It was a young kid. His dad owned the Springfield Hyundai. He loved us. He said, we got to do a commercial about it. I went in there. We went in. I said, listen, cuz.
Hold on, when you get to my house, we got to meet this Springfield Hyundai. Don't want your jewelry on.
I said, we got to make. I said, we got to do this right.
We got to show the niggas we got some money, man.
Yeah.
He had me walking in there like old rat.
He got all that old fake jewelry. So listen, he come in here, right? I said, listen, don't do nothing. I got all the paperwork, just sit down. My homegirl is a sister from another mother, Amira, I don't know if she in here. She created the deck for me. It was a deck that basically said, she had like 3-4 stages. Shout out to Amira. It was 3-4 stages. Stage 1, you get like one that was 2 episodes. And in the episode, we said, we're gonna give you this for this much money. We're gonna shout you out on the podcast, it's gonna pop up. But also, when we posted each clip from the podcast, we're gonna add you and tag you inside of the description. This is brought to you, presented by all that, whoever, they was like, that, all that. So you gotta talk to them, you gotta tell them and show them, we only showed them at the time our social media numbers because we didn't have no big podcast numbers. So we showed them our analytics from our social media, we put that on the deck, the one sheet, and we just showed them the different joints. So we went in there, I said, Gil, just look like a rich nigga, don't say that, I got it. I go in there, I said, listen, go ahead, y'all can sit down. I go in there, I say, listen, I don't know why y'all standing up, I'm bedtime. I mean, so peep this. So I broke everything down, we got it there. It's the young cat. Usually, when you got podcasts and younger stuff, it's even younger and culture. You gotta find a person in the company that understand culture. And another thing, you gotta pay attention to the local businesses. Don't worry about the CPMs. We ain't pay attention to none of that shit. The whole podcast is we do that. We upload that bitch on Buzzsprout and we put it on YouTube and ran it anyway to set our shit up. So we go in there, I say, listen, cuz, we gonna get 25, kick my foot, dumbass nigga, shut up. I said, that's the deal. We walk, I come back 2 days later, that's another one. He said, who? I said, it's a little different. I don't know, I was at the this funeral, and I met this girl. She was, I'm talking. It was a nice funeral. It was just nice. He told me, all right, what the fuck? I met this girl named Aisha Boyd from Camden. He said, what you mean? Boy,
Camden.
Boy funeral home. We said, what the fuck did that? Cuz people got to get funerals. They got to go out right.
All our real fans, they remember.
So listen. I say, Asia. I said, listen. She said, I need some bro. I never done this. Nobody never. I said, Asia, I got it. She said,
Shout out to Boyd Funeral Home in Camden.
You want them to die? You want them to look like they're still living when they're in the casket. Once you go to Boyd's funeral home, one thing about them, they're going to send you out like you're still living while you're dead. This is. I'm just being real. Ain't they the shit? They the shit. I was at a funeral one time and the motherfucker. I thought I was talking to somebody that looked so alive. So bang, she hit us off. We gave her a deal because you know she was coming in. She called us back after the second of the song and said, "Stop! I'm getting too many bottles."
Hold on, hold on, goddamn it, shout out to her. She said, "Keep the money though."
Yeah, we get too many bottles. No more.
I said, "But money in the bank, bitch. What you think?"
So.
Fuck you, mean? Cancel.
I'm talking about now, Pete. I went to everything to. Truckers, I had all different companies, but as simple as putting a deck together, sometimes it's word of mouth. If you live in a town and you somewhere, everybody already know you poppin'. You gotta, people don't know that they need advertising on your platform until you tell them. Ain't nobody just coming to you like, oh, no, they're not coming to you. You gotta sell the advertisement to them. Listen, number one, we're gonna mention you on our podcast. Number two, we're gonna put you on the screen when we mention your number, your email, all that. Some of y'all go as far as put it in the YouTube, mention the links. So go to their website, whatever. But you gotta
let me give you some more game. Number three, depending on how much money you give me, we talking about a restaurant, bitch, I eat your food while I'm doing the podcast.
Yup. Yeah.
Goddamn this goddamn burrito, goddamn Ronnie's burritos, motherfuckers. God. Yeah, last week, Pete Diddy and Cassie, you go right back to doing your podcast. You shout them out, you can get right back to
1 or 2 minutes, but it's what about whatever you know, negotiate. But everybody in here got somebody, they got a clothing line, they got a barbershop, they selling hair, they selling all type of stuff. It depends on your podcast, whatever you want to promote. But at the end of the day, you gotta tell them what they get. Everything is about promoting them and bringing value, not really social media out.
That even got. I said, fuck that 3-month deal, we want to do forever.
Yup.
He said, we sold the most.
And this is crazy. I'm gonna just say that this is crazy. So one day I class in the first quarter of 2019. We started April 17th of 2019. So Spotify the one that started this. So one day, he don't be, I don't know, I get a call. I say, cuz, get on the line. I call him. And Spotify said, so what do you guys want? I said, oh, I said, cuz. So we had a type of conversation. I said, listen, he kept saying, how much you want? How much you want?
This time he was getting done.
I said, no, I said, cuz. This motherfucker, he ran Walt Disney, this label, he was all, so and listen, when you hot indirectly to motherfuckers in your city and all, that's bullshit. When you hot, the people gonna say you the fuck hot. And they gonna go find the people that, cause the people, we had a meeting, and they said they understood the value. And it just
went like this. Barstool, shout out to Dave Portnoy, shout out to Eric Nardini. They got on a train from New York and came to 30th Street. Me and Wallow drove to 30th Street to pick them up. As we walked into 30th Street Station, all the white people in 30th Street Station went crazy.
I got really sweating. It was awful. I called him. This is my first and did all these deals, got burnt a couple times, all this stuff. That's funny, burnt all type of shit. I call this nigga.
Yo, Wallow be wallin'. He don't give a fuck.
And I'm an email killer. By telling me I didn't decipher the email and read it up, so I'm like, but I told him this a couple days when they offered this much. He said, nigga, calm down, nigga. So I called him a couple days and said, cuz, man, you playing games, the money in the email. I said, you know what I'm saying? This nigga.
The money in the email is wild.
This nigga called me. He said, it's really shit no more. Now the deal been lingering around for about 4 days. Chill out, nigga, let him sweat. I've been doing this shit a long time. That nigga said, cuz.
I wasn't a negotiator then.
He said, see, like, cuz, you been out here You done had some money. I ain't never had no real money, man. Let's just take
He was right, though.
I said, look, nigga,
Calm down, nigga. I'm like,
we gonna go in there and we gonna ask this. And he said, if you say so, man,
Well, it's Wallow
you always
personal
gotta be
important.
so,
let's just take the
so, there's no bullshit. We take it.
What the dinner? He's good strong.
Devins.
And he said,
I said, we need
this.
And they said,
They said, yeah, so fast.
I said,
Yeah, I said, damn, nigga, we should have said that.